welcome back to the lunch hour. And we're back again on TikTok and we're back again on YouTube. Like I said, when I go live, I'm going live on both from now on. So a lot of the YouTube videos you're going to see here are going to be the lives, right? So hello to everyone on YouTube. Hey to everybody here on TikTok. So here at lunch, man, I wish we can blast music, but everybody know how YouTube will the video. Man, what's going on, Ethan? What's going on? Glad you was able to make it. Now, to start things off, like always, I'm going to go ahead and hit this share button. We're going to share these out on the TikTok. I know on YouTube it's a little bit different when it comes to sharing, man, so I ain't going to be sharing too much. But the topic of it is men can wear women's fragrances too. As you see here, I have Homme Noire's Overture Woman. I have Kayali's Invite Only Amber and Baccarat Rouge Extrait. So I'm gonna be bouncing back and forth like I was yesterday between YouTube and, man, appreciate the gifts already, man. That's early in the game. Like I said, man, on YouTube, I'm trying to still figure out the whole like super chat thing. So don't worry, I'm gonna get it down though. I'm gonna do some research today after the live and after work. But this is the lunch hour. So start it off. Thoughts on Torino 21. Torino 21 is a great fragrance. I need to get it back in the collection. I used it for a trade. I forgot what I traded it with, but it's a really good fragrance. I recommend anybody to get it. Silver Mountain Water is good. F batches, man. Oil me up, bro. Whoa, now. Whoa, he wildin'. He wildin'. Talking about oil me up with the Oreo milkshake, man. Collection rating. I want to join the live. Awesome. So we can do some collection ratings. We'll do a real quick, just kind of start it off, because I do have some other topics I want to do, so I'm accepted and bring you in. I know here on YouTube you can't see it, all because of that, but I'm expanded here. There we go. So show us your collection, my man. Man, what's going on, man? Not much at the lunch hour. I'm glad you was able to come up. All right. I see you got the elixir from Jean-Paul Gaultier. I think that's lemon oud and citric blase there. So you starting to get into your niche side of things, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I got Naxos arriving tomorrow.
Okay. I got what it was. I have 2 Homme Noire's coming in, Jubilation XXV, and I forgot the other one that's supposed to be coming here tomorrow. It's in the state right above us. It's in Virginia, so it should be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
Man, but that's a great collection. If I was to rate your collection 1 out of 10, and let's see if I can get the camera moved over here to show the YouTube, so the YouTube can see it. If I can rate the collection 1 out of 10, I would definitely give the collection a solid 8, all because I know you're diving into the world of niche. So what would be the next niche you're thinking about getting?
Honestly, I was going to ask you that, because I just heard Naxos, and now I have no clue.
Okay. Have you ever smelled any MFKs?
Like once, but I can't remember it.
Okay. If you like Naxos, that lavender and honey, I would definitely recommend getting some Absolute Aphrodisiac. It'll be a little bit darker for you. By Initio. You can also do Tuxedo. You can also do Ani. If you don't want to spend like high prices for it, you can definitely do Ani by Nishane. You'll be able to get it for roughly about $125 off of discounters, and they're usually always in stock. You sometimes will find a tester. You can go to, the first place I would recommend is going to be fragrancebuy.ca and then Joma Shop.
Yeah.
Those will usually have the testers for you for Ani. But that is a great collection, man. Keep it up, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you have in the future, especially when it comes to niche, my man.
Yeah, I appreciate you, bro.
Anytime.
Have a good one.
You too. All right. See, I help out as many people as I can, so let's get to some of these questions before we get to the topic. So, best for school would definitely be Mont Blanc Explorer. Let's see here. Have you smelled Neurotic Delight from Initio? YouTube question. Yes, I have. I showed this off in the last live here. I have smelled it. I actually have a box of it. It smells great. I honestly think it would be a side effect killer. It definitely would end up being better than side effect. Oh, thanks for the follow, man. Thanks for the follow. Now, I know we had some questions earlier. Buying your first, it's my first time buying an expensive cologne. Hey, I'm telling you, once you go into that rabbit hole, you're going to enjoy it. Is that in his bathroom ruins fragrances with the over time with the humidity? Yes and no. It really depends on how the fragrance atomizer is set up. And what I mean by that is if you look at Paco Rabanne's like atomizer, it's like wide open. But stuff with like caps, oh goddamn, stuff with caps like magnetic caps and stuff like that, it'll be fine. Just when you take your showers, put them in cabinets, because over time it's more of the heat than the humidity that'll start the mess of fragrance up. How is the new Initio? So the new Initio is good. It's a pre-release, so that means I got it without it being properly released, and it hasn't had time to sit and macerate. So I know I speak on maceration from time to time. Maceration is the process of letting your fragrances sit for the age a little bit, for the alcohol to evaporate out of the fragrance to make the fragrance a little bit stronger. Kayala review, give me 1 second. That's actually is going to be the next one after I finish this question. And after it's going to sit and macerate for a month back here, I'm going to do another full review because the longevity on it sucks right now. But it's to expect. It's a brand new fragrance straight out the bottle. It's going to suck. So I'm going to give it a month to sit back. Now, the topic on hand. Men can wear women's fragrances to an extent, right? So this right here is Kayali Invite Only Amber. This is my wife's fragrance. I bought this for her. Now, out of the bottle, I'm thinking, wow, it's just going to smell, just a regular cinnamon, sweet type of fragrance for a woman. But if you go on my YouTube, we have a video of the best fragrances for women. That's not the title, but it's pretty much that. You'll see it. The thumbnail has me and my wife in it. And we actually talk about how this actually smelled good on me, and we were surprised because the first time we put it on me was like live at the video, right? And it drives down into some spices. Honestly, it turned into a sweet spice bomb. It turned into a sweet spice bomb. And it was a really, really good fragrance. And it lasted on my skin about 5 strong hours. Projection and everything. So, let's get to some more questions here. Now, PDM Barley or Hautane. Any bond number 9? I actually just dropped off a bond number 9. I had a guy who traded it for Pelagons, Heffy Cedar. I'm jacking the name up. I'm just diving into the house, right? So, bond number 9, their fragrances have no longevity. And that's kind of like the crux. I've smelled 9 bond number 9s. That was, Lafayette Street was a blind buy. Because when I was trying to get it, the tester was out in the store. And it smelled like a sweeter Dylan Blue. That's what it smelled like. It was not worth it. My wife agreed with me that it smelled like a sweeter Dylan Blue from Versace. All right. So, Baccarat Rouge is great. Now, this right here, I'm going to show YouTube first, of course, because the camera's on the left side with the YouTube, and this camera's facing me closer. This right here is initially for women. It is. But the saffron note is more masculine in this than it is on women. The regular Baccarat Rouge is completely women. But this is marketed more to women, but men wear this a lot. I got a guy that me and him became, I'm not going to use the word friends, but we became really good associates at my local Neiman Marcus, who's the rep. And he says that this is actually the #1 seller in MFK for men. Crazy, right? I thought it would be Gentle Fluidity or Grand Soir. And it smells great. It lasts forever. It's freaking nuclear, man. And I wear this too. I actually wear this a little bit more than my wife does. She loves wearing this. This right here is Delaney Exclusive. She loves wearing this. But this right here is what I wear more than her do in the realm of filming them fragrances. Now, let's get to some more questions before I go to the next one. Best initio besides Oud for Greatness? Absolute Aphrodisiac. A rosemary scent. What do you recommend? You gotta let me get some thought on that. I don't have a clue right now. What about Centerpiece? Is it Centerpiece? Centerpiece actually does smell pretty good. I heard neurotic doesn't last as long as side effect. That is true. And the reason being is because it's brand spanking new. Everybody got to remember to take these new releases with a grain of salt and let them macerate if you get a bottle. Give it a month, not even 2 weeks. I usually say macerate for 2 weeks, but because it's fresh off the presses, give it a month. And then I'll be able to give a better, a better review of it. Best niche for summer. My favorite niche for summer right now has to be Beach Hut Man. I know I haven't had it during the summer, so we'll talk about it more in the summer, but I believe that's going to be amazing. Now, let's see here. Gentleman's Purvey versus Most Wanted. Gentleman's Purvey. My crush said that she loves the smell of sweet amber. What would you recommend? Oh, man, thank you for the shrimp. Sweet amber is going to be Grand Soir. Definitely going to be Grand Soir. It is the most sweet but masculine amber fragrance. You can do Stronger With You amber. It's a little bit harder to find, but that'll be good as well. Rehab. I always tell people, Rehab, get Spice Bomb. Rehab is not worth it because Spice Bomb is just a less refined version. But I've gotten better longevity with Spice Bomb, and that's why I gave it my Rehab. No Creed in your collection because I haven't gotten the F batch in a bottle yet. Is the Rhythm Imperial Hypers real? Yes, it is real. It's definitely real. 100%. Thoughts on Gods of Fire? I want a bottle so bad, but nobody want to come off that price, man. Oud Set Mood Excrate is my favorite of all time. Oud Set Mood Excrate is my favorite from MFK. 1000%. Best Kayali. If you ask my wife, the best Kayali is definitely this. She absolutely love it. I'm going to show TikTok here because they asked the question here. It's Pistachio. When this came out, my God, it was hard to keep this in stock. I had to I built a relationship with one of the guys that work at Sephora, and I said, hey man, I'm coming. I know you about an hour away. Just put it to the side. And he put the last bottle to the side. Like she put a good dent in this. Like out of all her fragrances and everything, she's put a big dent in this because my wife really loved like sample size. She even got a sample size of the Kayali, just so she doesn't have it out the main bottle. Thoughts on 9 p.m. It's trash. Thoughts on Kirke. Kirke is good, man. I have not dove into that house yet because after my 2 AM Nuages come in, I'll be done pretty much with my AM Nuages. I want to get Blessed Baraka, but if I don't get Blessed Baraka, I'm going to be in the house of Paragons for a while, and then I might go into Kirke. Let's see here. Is it safe to buy DC batch? I would say that it is. Have you tried any bottle number 9? My favorite is green. I think it's called Green Witch. It's in that green bottle. And I like New York Nights, but the longevity just sucks for the price, in my opinion. Best fresh under 100. Oh, 1000%. Woody Sage. I'm gonna show YouTube first. I'm gonna always go from YouTube to here. Woody Sage by Dolce. Dolce need to sponsor me, man. Anybody got a plug at Dolce, man? I would love to be an affiliate because I talk about their fragrances all the time. Thoughts on Psychedelic Love? I just have not got my nose on it. Everybody been asking me about it. I just haven't yet. Torino 21 would be a good blind buy. Thoughts on Side Effect? Like I tell everybody, Side Effect is a very, very, very heavy pH type of fragrance. It smells different on everybody. The name Side Effect is because of the reason. It smells so different on everybody. Let's see here. Venom 19, good. I haven't got my nose on. The only fragrance I got of that house has been God of Fire. Favorite time for it. My favorite time for it is my wife's favorite time for it. And I'm going to show you two first. It is Tom Ford's Ombre Leather. This is her very first love at first sniff. I think that might be her only love at first sniff. Besides Black Iris. She loves Black Iris. And I know YouTube, you may or may not be seeing this. For some reason, on live, it zooms in a little bit more. But when I watch back on the video, you'll be able to see it. So hopefully you can see it. Let's see here. Creed, the full gold bottle. I forgot the name. I think you're talking about Milestone. That's what you're talking about. Have you tried the new Initio? Yes, I have. I actually got the box right here. I'm going to put the box right here so y'all can see the box. This is the new Initio's box. The new Initio's right there. That's the box for it so y'all can see it. Milestone Imperial. Yep. Thoughts on Dolce. Dolce is an amazing cologne house, man. It really is. They don't get enough love. Have you tried perfumes from Amber Oud, from the Arabian Oud brand? I have not, but I've heard good things. I've heard really, really good things about that brand. But yeah, Dolce is great. I have 2 of them. This right here is an inspired. They don't use the word cologne. They say inspired, but it's cologne. Fragrance called Woody Sage. It's a inspired fragrance of Joe Malone's Wood Sage and Sea Salt, and it's absolutely amazing. And then I got Aromatic Ginger. Aromatic Ginger is not a 1-to-1 of L'Immensité. This clone right here is a 1-to-1 of L'Immensité by Louis Vuitton, but it's very close. Let's see here. We're 15 minutes in. Let's reset the room. Hey, y'all. I'm glad y'all here for the lunch special. Y'all know I try to come in. If I don't come in after my shift, I try to come in at my lunchtime to share it with y'all, right? So, please, if you haven't, follow the YouTube. Let's see. Best websites. I got you. I'm gonna tell you in a second. Let me finish up this on resetting the room. Make sure that you follow the YouTube. The YouTube ronniejtv. It is in the bio for everybody on TikTok, and for everybody on YouTube, it is Ronnie Fragrances. That's pretty much it for the TikTok. Yeah. So follow those. We're almost monetized. I thank everybody on YouTube for watching, and I thank everybody on TikTok for going to the YouTube. Just remember to do that. Let's get these shares up to 10 and these likes up to 2,000. So, where to get your fragrances at? And this is actually good because a lot of people ask these questions, and I'm gonna go through the top shelf. I saw your question. Everybody asks these questions. This is where I get my fragrances from. Venba Fragrances. That's VENBA fragrances.com. I actually know the guy who runs the site. Really cool guy. Bought from him a few times. Fragrancebuy.ca. That's fragrance, BUY.ca. They're out of Canada, but they ship a lot of places. Fragrancenet.com. They're a little bit more expensive than them, but they usually do not run out of stock. Joma Shop. Everybody knows Joma Shop. Just make sure it's in stock, because if it's not in stock at Joma Shop, you will be waiting about a month. Aura Fragrances, AURA fragrances.com. Now, I saw some YouTube questions. I've been using fragrance oils from the house of Dubai. Hope you review them in the near future. A lot of people have been asking me about oils. I actually may get into that, but that may be something I may have to explore afterwards. I got another question here. YouTube messes up when using. Let's see. YouTube really be messing up a lot, y'all. I'm sorry on TikTok. I'm just trying to get these questions because I got 6 people on YouTube and then like 86 on TikTok. Hey, I'm thinking about buying a Giorgio fragrance. Which one would you recommend? Naxos, Renaissance, Tommy Iommi Monkey Special, and Torino 21. All right, back on this side. This is my row of move this over. This is my row of Initio. Oud for Greatness, Absolute Aphrodisiac, Paragon, Neurotic Delight, and behind Paragon is Must Therapy. All right. Thoughts on the top of Kamahara? It is a great dupe of Angel Share. Best Jean Paul Gaultier. The best Jean Gaultier, in my humblest of opinions, is the La Mel Parfum in the black bottle. I want to buy my first niche. What do you recommend? Oh, most definitely. If you want to buy your first niche, you want to jump into this rabbit hole, you have 2 good options that are a crowd pleaser. Ani by Nishane and this one. I'm going to show you 2 first. This is Essential Parfums, but get it because it's starting to blow up. People are finally starting to catch on to it. Get it before the price go up. I got mine under 90 bucks. Get it before it starts to go over 100 and 120. Everybody know when things get popular, prices go up. You know, demand and capitalism and all that good stuff, right? Cool. Let's see here. Got a question from YouTube. Thoughts on Hawass? And somebody else asked that too. Thoughts on Hawass? I saw your ombre leather. I got you. Thoughts on Hawass? Hawass is just getting hyped by everybody, especially on TikTok because of this. People are getting kickbacks on TikTok heavy. And people are hyping up to Hawass. I had Hawass back before the hype. I had it last year, January. No, last year, March. That's when I had it. It is not a bad fragrance at all. It's not a bad fragrance at all. The sweetness of it is kind of like cobalt, but it's not a bad fragrance at all when it comes to it. Now, ombre leather, I'm going to tell you what it smells like. It smells like a leather jacket. Actually, it smells more like leather car seats, like good leather car seats. Like, I don't know if y'all smelled the leather in like a BMW or the leather in like a Toyota, because they get that leather from similar companies. I believe so, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I've been in car business. But yeah, it's a really good fragrance. My wife's loving First Smith. If she was here, she would tell y'all the same thing. Best first amouage. I have not gotten a question about that. The best first amouage on a safe note, I would say get Black Iris on a safe note. I was going to say Beach Hut Man, but not everybody like Green Iris Tweed. Some people say Lyric Man. I can agree with that too. I just have not got Lyric Man. After, like I said, I was just going to get 2 more amouages to complete my 5 men and the watches, and then I was gonna go to a different house. And the watches is a pretty decent house. Do you like the new Initio? I love it. The only problem is longevity, and the reason being this is a pre-release model, so I just need time to macerate. I remember first, I forgot which fragrance it was. I got it when it was Altair. I had got Altair, and the longevity sucked. But again, fresh out, it's fresh released. It's not going to last. So I'm going to give y'all a better understanding of it after about a month. But I did get a compliment wearing it for the first time. What's up, man? Yo, 20. Man, what's good with you, man? Clone options for Louis Vuitton. This is a one-to-one of Lamencitate. People on YouTube, go to my TikTok, Ronnie Fragrances. You will see I'm talking trash about Louis Vuitton. I got my whole Louis Vuitton bag. And people know on YouTube, I got a video about it as well. This right here is a one-to-one. I've tricked people in the Louis Vuitton store that smells this on a daily. They couldn't tell the damn difference. And it's worth it. It is worth it. It is 100% worth it. Do not spend your money at Louis Vuitton. The other one is right here. It's John Lowe's Ombre. John Lowe's Ombre. It is about 92% of Ombre Nomad, but it doesn't last as long. Cole, what's good, my man? So, yeah, it's good, but you need to understand that it will not last as long. The ombre just lasts a long time. This is going to be about a good 6-7 hours on skin and about a good 12 hours on clothes. The actual one is going to last about 8 to 9 hours and on clothes about 2-3 days. But understand, $400 something, probably about, I think it's $420 plus tax will be about $460 versus, well, $450 versus $60. Now, what I think of K by Dolce & Gabbana is a great fragrance. It just does not project that long, but it smells great. And it doesn't last that long, but that thing smells so great. It smells good. French Riviera. French Riviera is a great citrusy smell. I got a small vial of it somewhere in my drawer, and it smells good. People been asking me about it. I think people should get it before the price jacks up because a lot of people been asking about it. Profumo. Profumo is amazing. This is my utility fragrance. This is my baby. This is my baby. This is my designer baby. The reason why it's my designer baby is that first time I smelled this was in a sample. And I fell in love with it. And it was out of stock for so long. When it finally came back in stock, I believe I got this from Joma Shop. When it finally came back in stock, this right here absolutely was amazing, man. It's something that I would never go without. I would never go without. Sorry, y'all, I'm looking on YouTube. Do you think I can wear Grand Soir on a day at work? You can, but don't go heavy on the trigger. Please don't go heavy. And only wear it in the cold. Please don't go heavy. Do you have any Creed? I have, in the back, I have samples of F batches, because I always tell people F batch is the best batch. Of Creed, I have, what's that? Green Irish Tweed is back there. I have Invictus back there. I believe Milestone back there. Royal Oud back there, and I believe I have the Imperial. I forgot what it is. It's Imperial, but I forgot the first name of it. No, not Royal. Not it is. I think it's called Royal Oud. I don't have it labeled. It is Creed's. Yeah, it should be Creed Royal Oud if I'm not mistaken. Silver Mountain Water is the best. I've smelt it. It is really good actually. Now Air Pure is just sweet, man. Air Pure is a good fragrance, but it's just a little sweet. Do you have Profundo? I do. I have a cute little bottle. Cute little bottle of Profundo. Profundo is so cute. It's really, really good. Now, one thing about Profundo is going to be a little bit more marine. The Parfum that came out is a mix of Profundo, and it is a mix of Profumo. That's why I don't like it. They took them together and thought it was going to work, but it didn't. How do you determine what fragrance to use in different seasons of the year? That's actually a great question, man. So the way that I can determine that is you got to understand how scent works with heat. You don't want to choke to death on something vanilla, amber, and heavy tobacco and sweetness. You don't want to choke with that. But you can wear certain fragrances in that heat. It just depends on how they are crafted, right? That's going to be like a big thing when it comes to it. Now, you can wear freshies in the winter, but the only thing about wearing freshies in the winter is that they need to project. They need to be able to handle that. Let's see here. Do you have any Ferragamo Gamma Black? No, I don't. Don't believe. Which geo would you recommend? Profumo, definitely. Can I wear side effect to school? Light on the trick. I'm talking about like 2 sprays. 9 p.m. is trash. Oud in summer or winter? Winter. Let's see here. What's the fourth on the top in the top gold and black Arab one? Gold and black? Gold. Oh, that is Oud for greatness. That is Oud for greatness. That's what's up there. I'm sorry, y'all. It's like for some reason, and I still don't know why, but it always looks a little messy. Yeah, Oud for greatness. Okay. All right. Black Iris. Black Iris is amazing. Right now I'm up to 27 compliments and counting. I haven't touched it in a few days because I wanted to get some more compliments from everything else. Which Nishani is the best? Ani or Neff's? But Neff's is just a little bit more expensive. Which and the watch do you have? Great question. I have Black Iris, Beach Hut Man, Boundless, Overture Women, which I think is better than Overture Man, but we're going to test that out. Overture Man is going to be here tomorrow, and Jubilation XXV is going to be here tomorrow. Do you like Amber Oud Gold? Mine comes in today. I do. I actually do. After your live yesterday, I sat down and retired old fragrances in Velvet Amber Sun from Dolce and Gabbana. Oh, wow. Yes. It's like you always need to revisit your old fragrances, man. Like a fragrance I haven't touched in a while. Yeah, I haven't touched this in a while. This is a small bottle of Armani Code Absolute. It still smells like I'm a deacon at church. It does. Looking for a date night type. It can be niche or designer. Doesn't matter. I got you, Bryce. So, it depends on what kind of date. If y'all going out to like party and stuff like that, I always say Spice Bomb and Scream because it's going to project. If it's going to be a little bit more intimate, you can definitely do Gentleman's Purvey by Givenchy or Tuxedo by YSL Laurent. You can also do, if it's a mix of two, you can also do Ani. You can do Black Iris. Black Iris is going to be for that professional date setting, that black tie event. You can also do Dior Intense. You have a lot of options there. Born Aroma, Original, or the Intense. Why? Do the Intense because it lasts longer. The scent profile is better. My favorite is Coral Fantasy. Debating, I was YSL Tuxedo. YSL Tuxedo would be great for you. You would definitely like it. I do YSL Tuxedo over Baby Cat any day. Any day. Because I don't know, I've seen it before. Let me bring this up a little bit closer. Yeah, this is Oud for Greatness. I want to show this here on the YouTube too. This is Oud for Greatness by Initio. Is Kamahara good? Good brand. Yes, they are a good house. Is Kamahara good? Yes. Giveaway, man. Look, only way I'm gonna get back to giveaways is when I get monetized, man. Because like I say, everybody knows like I'm not sponsored. So all this comes straight out of my pocket. All this comes straight out. And only way I can get monetized right now is by YouTube, or if I can get, like 10,000 followers on TikTok. Then I'm gonna start asking for affiliations, because by that point, I was debating Baby Cats, but I think I like Absolute Aphrodisiac. Yes, it will be better for you. Now let's see here. Got some questions here on YouTube. Sadly, they apparently discontinued Velvet Amber Sun. Not possible for a prolonged signature scent anymore. Yeah, man. Like a lot of the best fragrances get discontinued, which sucks, man. Favorite from the House of Initio has to be Oud for Greatness or Absolute Aphrodisiac. They're a tie. They've always been a tie. Is Lattafa a good brand? Yes, Lattafa is a good brand. Yes, Lattafa is a good brand. It's a really, really good brand. Do you have bond number 9? I actually traded my Lafayette Street because the longevity on Lafayette Street sucked. And my wife said it smelled like a sweeter Dylan Blue by Versace. So I want to let you know that. So if y'all want one, why is 9 p.m. trash? 9 p.m. is trash because Lamel is better. 9 p.m. is very synthetic on top. It really, really messed with my sinuses. That could be a personal thing, though. Profumo or Parfum? Profumo. Rehab or Paragon? Paragon. Can I wear a side effect to school? Yes, but go light on the trigger, my man. Oh, man, appreciate all the roses, man. Appreciate all the roses, Bryce. Appreciate it, man. Quick Oud for Greatness review. 1000%. I got you. So, every time you do a, oh, man, Bryce over here killing the roses, man. Every time that I tell everybody, when you smell this Oud for Greatness, go smell Hautane. This is a little darker. It's a little richer of an oud, a slightly spicier. Slightly spicier. Me personally, I prefer the smell of this than Hautane. I know y'all been asking, and pretty soon we're gonna get my wife on a live too. When it comes to it, work can be tiring, and you know, I know last time y'all heard her voice, she was doing her hair. So we're gonna get her on soon, and she can tell the difference because people always ask which one. Which Giorgio to recommend? I got you. Which Giorgio to recommend? I would say Renaissance, Naxos, Monkey Special, and you can even throw in Torino 21 there. Yes, you can bring a bottle to school. Just be careful with it. I'd rather you go on like Amazon and get yourself a little vial so you can spray some in it instead of taking a whole bottle. You don't want to break it in your book bag. What's your most expensive cologne? My most expensive right now up here would have to be retail wise. This Frederick Mall Musk Rabanne. It smells amazing. This right here, my wife did not let me wear this without her around. It smells like you got yourself a fresh cut, a 6-pack, and you about 6'2". It's a masculine fragrance. Can I wear a Lamel to school? Yes, you can. Black Phantom by Killian. It's just synthetic for me. It smells good, don't get me wrong, but the synthetic high candy smelling off top is just a little bit rough on my nose. Let's see here. Live chat. Sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get everything situated here. I already got that answered. Next. What is it called again? It's Frederick Mall Musk Rabanne. Frederick Mall Rustin Rabanne. Pure. Have you tried it? I have. It's a little bit too sweet for my nose. What do you recommend for the same ballpark as Gentleman's EDP? Ooh, I haven't got that question, y'all. Same ballpark. If you're talking about Gentleman's EDP, the Iris in Javinski is really great. I would do, what's that? Boys? It's Boys something. I would do that. Oh, man, I got a Black Panther paw. Man, appreciate that, man. I haven't seen that at all, man. Thank you. That's a unique gift. 1,000%, man. Appreciate that. YSL myself is not the best release by YSL. I think they could have done better. Oh, it's been past 30 minutes. Let's go ahead and reset the room. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Oh, man, thanks for all the roses, too. Thank y'all for coming to the lunch hour. Y'all know I like to share my lunches with y'all. I've been on a live streak. It's been 7 days live every day. And on YouTube, it's been 2 because we finally got both phones going correctly. And I want to thank all of y'all for being here. Let's get these likes up on the TikTok to 10. Well, excuse me, get the shares up to 10. And let's get these likes up to 5K. I appreciate everybody. If you haven't followed this page, follow this page, man. Hey, have a good day, man. It was nice to be here. Most definitely, man. I appreciate that. Let's get these shares up to 10. Follow the page. Go follow the YouTube, man, because the YouTube have longer in-depth videos. I'm going to do longer in-depth videos. And the YouTube has all my lives. So the lives that y'all have here, at least for the last 2 days, have been on YouTube. So a lot of these questions that I'm answering here, go straight to the YouTube. It's ronniejtv. It's in the bio. Click the bio. Go to it. We just need watch time. The more watch time we can have, the closer we can get to monetization. And we're right at 800 more. We need 800 more hours. So I appreciate everybody can go there and just spam and watch videos, man. I really, really, really do appreciate y'all for what y'all do. Now, Hautane is great. Hautane is great. It's a fresher oud. I like my oud a little bit dirtier. I like it a little bit richer, a little bit darker. So yeah, that's what I like. A good vanilla for a winter would be Absolute Aphrodisiac or Gentleman's Parade. You can even do Ani, but Ani has a fresh little tints to it. Now, Dior Homme Intense is the best Dior in Homme. I've had Dior 2020. I've had the Parfum. You can check my review on the Parfum on YouTube as well. And I like the Parfum better at one time, but then over time, you know how your nose and your senses and stuff changed. So I have changed my mind on it, but it's really, really good stuff. Blind Bought Torino 21, I think you will like it. The Male Parfum is the best one, most definitely. Now let's go ahead and bring this up here. Let's see here. Is Jaguar Cologne worth it? It's only 20. It's only 20 bucks. Anything under $30 is worth it because it's dirt cheap, in my opinion. Let's see here. I have some more questions here. I heard you're getting Jubilation tomorrow. Did you blind buy? Yes, I did. I 100% blind buy. Y'all know me on YouTube. People know me as the blind buy king because I blind buy almost everything. Yes, Frederick Mall. Thank you, billionaire. Appreciate it. Appreciate you getting them on point for me. Opinions on Jean-Paul Gaultier Essence. I have not got my nose on that yet. I'm sorry. 22 or 40 knots? 40 knots. 1,000%. Thoughts on Raja? I only had Elysium. Elysium is good, but it just didn't last long. Worst blind buy. My worst blind buy that I ever had, 100% had to be red tobacco. Synthetic as hell. Best Valentino. Now, Best Valentino is definitely going to have to be Core Fantasy. Love that thing. This was my most expensive. Retail-wise. Like, discounter-wise and people on Reddit, you know, it's cheaper up there. But, yeah, this right here, it's just expensive. Is Versace Man Eros fragrance a good fragrance? It's a great fragrance. I wish they made it in tennis. Best summer for around $100. Oh, you got $100 to spend, and it's the summertime. Right there. Woody Sage by Dolce, only gonna cost you about 30 bucks. Woody Sage, only gonna cost you about 30 bucks. Can we see the oils you have up there? I do not have any oils fragrances. People have been talking about it, but I just haven't gotten to that side of the fence yet to be experiencing some oils. Let it sit and it will blow your mind away. Okay, I'm gonna definitely let it sit, man. Like, people have been telling me it's good, but the longevity not like how it used to be, man. So I'm gonna definitely let it sit. I'm gonna take your advice. I'm gonna smell it tomorrow, spray it on, see how it lasts, and then I'm gonna let it sit and see what's up. Let's see here. Is Core Fantasy good performance-wise? No. I wish it was, man. And it smells so damn good. On some people it says it is, but on my skin, my wife's skin, and some other people's skin I know, no. Strong with you or Acqua di Gio? Strong with you intensely. That'd be the best one. Thoughts on Order Per Se? I think that's how you say it. Magnum Air is strong as shit. I mean, strong as hell. I can't cuss because of YouTube. Oud for Greatness or whatever. Oud for Greatness. Best sweet men's cologne? I'd definitely say God of Fire. Is Jean-Paul Gaultier the Navy a good blind buy for 84? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. How long does it last? I would say on my skin it lasted about 3 hours, maybe. And on clothes it only lasted about 6. Remember me? Man, what's going on, Mr. Patel? How you feeling? Le Male Parfum. Get Le Male Parfum. Now, Prada Ocean is good, but the EDP is so much better. 40 knots or 2141. I mean, 40 knots. That's the light green oil looking one Mason behind you. Light green one. Mason behind me. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe y'all can see the one on the floor. If you're talking about this one, this is my wife's right here by Nest. It smells good. It's actually very, very fresh. Good feminine fragrance. But everything else, man, I just have juice. I don't have any oils. Let's see here with the live chat. Is Cool Waters by David off good projection-wise? I smell but don't know the performance. Projection-wise, it's decent. The performance does last a good bit, about 6 hours. Depends on Prada Black. It's Johnson & Johnson with spices. Johnson Billion Pound spices. I do have Naxos. I have it in the... Grab one of these. I actually might not know. I have it in a cute little bottle like this. This is Alexandria the second. But I have it in a very cute bottle like that. Very, very, very cute little bottle like that. I have it in Naxos. That's really all I need, honestly, when it comes to it. If I could find like a likewise sample pack, likewise, like how the bottle is shaped, I get that. What's the light green and yellow one by the Maison Margiela? Light green and yellow one by the Maison Margiela. This is the Maison Margiela, so I don't know what you're talking about. What light green and yellow? Like, this is the only Maison Margiela I got, man. It looks like oil. I have no idea. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I have no clue. I'm trying. I'm sorry. All right. Can you rate Initio for greatness? 1 out of 10, my wife would give it a solid 9. I give it a solid about 9.5. It is almost perfect. I wish the oud was a little bit dirtier. I like my oud dirty. I can see how people would think it smells good, but it's not for me as well. Well, I'm blind by it. We about blind bought it. We about to see tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be here by the time I do my live. I usually do my lives around 2:30 to 4:30. Reason being is because I usually take my lunches around that time. So hopefully it's there. And I can give first impressions ripping it right out the box. Nautica Voyage is a solid 4, just because of longevity. But the smell is great. If you want yourself a niche version of Nautica Voyage, definitely try Roses on Ice by Killing. Let's see here. What do you do for work, man? I am a DevOps engineer. I am a computer nerd in a sense. Let's see here. Best time for it in your opinion? Ombre leather. That's my wife's favorite one too. You would do a live reaction of Jubilation? Yeah, I'm doing a live reaction of Jubilation, and I'm doing a live reaction of Overture, man, like ripping it right out the box tomorrow. I'm doing it live on YouTube and TikTok. So I'm gonna come up. Y'all literally gonna see me put the knife in the box, cut them. Well, it's from Fragrance By. So y'all would actually see what the Fragrance By boxes look like, because the Fragrance By boxes look different than the regular boxes. So y'all would actually see what those boxes look like, and they're actually very confusing to open. So you will both not only see me do that, but y'all both will see that. Fragrance Fight Night, yes, ombre leather is fire. Now, what's your opinion on Mont Blanc Explorer? Mont Blanc Explorer is Baby Aventus. It smells low-key like the F batches from Baby Aventus. From Aventus. It just doesn't have no longevity. It lasts 3 hours. I remember I did a live a while back. I did like a 2.5-hour live, and I sprayed it as soon as we got on live, and the scent was almost gone by the time I got off the live. So you're going to have to reapply it. Tom Ford Oud Wood is nice, not for kids. I think Tom Ford Oud Wood is good. The only problem with Tom Ford Oud Wood is that it's a little bit rough around the edges than I would like. That's just my opinion. Let's see here. I think they're asking what's the next Tom Ford leather. Maybe that's what they were asking. Maybe this shows up green. Yeah, this is Tom Ford ombre leather. Yeah, sorry. Bryce, I hope that's what it was, man, because I was really confused here on TikTok. I was really, really, really confused. Sailing Day is good. I love Under the Lemon Trees. Let's see. Rank your PDMs. Gotcha. So my personal PDMs, I like Leighton Exclusive, then Howtane, then what's this? Habdan, and then Carlisle. But the ones that I would want, I'll probably get another bottle of Leighton, regular Leighton instead of Leighton Exclusive, in Greenlee. Because Greenlee smell good, but nobody want to come off the price, man. Let's see. Prada Black is great. It's Johnson & Johnson and Spices, man. Best summer. The best summer fragrance definitely would have to go to Woody Sage by Dolce. I'm really hesitant between Side Effect and Neurotic Delight. Get Side Effect now. Get Neurotic Delight later. Let it go out into the ethos, or you can just get Neurotic Delight, but trust me, you're not about to like really get anywhere out of it for a month. Silver Mountain Water is good. That's really good. Oud Satin Mood. I've had Oud Satin Mood if you've been a part of the channel. And I know I got YouTube videos on Oud Satin Mood. I got rid of Oud Satin Mood and got Oud Excrete. Oud Satin Mood Excrete. The reason being is this is Oud Satin Mood on steroids. Grand Soir is good. Dior Intense is good. I actually have it. This is the only Dior I kept, man. Like, people on YouTube know about my Dior video, where I have like the Dior Parfum. People know about the Dior Parfum, but I kept this one. The reason being is because I just kept grabbing this one, man. I don't hoard fragrances, but I kept grabbing this one, and my wife liked this one better after a few wears. So, and it's more wearable slightly. Eros Flame, man. Eros Flame smells like a grapefruit and vanilla. Eros Flame smell like grapefruit and vanilla. It's good. I think they were asking the clear bottle next to Tom Ford leather. If that's the one they was talking about, this right here is the one-to-one of L'Immensité by Tom Ford. Goddamn it, Louis Vuitton. This is 1-to-1, 1000%. Smells just like it, lasts just as long. Roughly 60 bucks. I think now it's 55. I think the cheapest one I saw. Anywho, between 50 and 60 bucks versus almost $400. Steroids is crazy. I'm telling you, man, it is. It really is that strong. It really is that good. 9 p.m. worth the hype? It's not. Halloween X is really good. YSL Le Parfum, do the EDP, the Le Parfum is okay, but it's a little sticky. My top 3 at the moment, like I always tell everybody, my top 3 niche fragrances change because of seasons. But Black Iris got to be number 1. Number 3 is Ani. It's always in my top 3 because it is nostalgic. And I gotta say, Overture Woman. I love booze, man. I'm a brown liquor drinker, man. I love booze. I love the smell of it, man. Ferragamo Umo versus Signature. Ooh-wee! Now that is a fight. That is a nice fight. That is a really nice fight, man. I got this question asked on YouTube, man, out of these two, which is a really, really, really nice fight. If you ask my wife, she would say this because it has a little hint of chocolate on my skin. That's under 30, bam. It has a little hint of chocolate on the skin. But this right here, man, it's oh man, it's just. I'm choosing this because of a price. You can get this dirt cheap off of Amazon. I'm talking about dirt cheap. It's a 1 ounce. This only comes in this size that I've saw. So it's this part. Tristan Barton, man, what's good with you, Tristan? How you feeling over there on the YouTube land, man? It's been a while, man. I know, man. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step to. Now, Droop Homme is good. People sleep on Droop. It's really, actually a really good fragrance. That's all a question I haven't had there. What's better, Dior the One or Dior Homme Intense? Dior Homme Intense by a freaking mile. K. Ali, if you ask my wife, and I gotta agree, this is the best one for women right here. It's pistachio. The pistachio is the best one for women, 1000%. Man, it's flirty but sexy. Best fragrance under 30 is going to be Umo's Signature or Dossier Dossier's Woody Sage. Oh my goodness, tongue tied. All right, time to reset the room. It's been 45 minutes. Hey everybody, appreciate everybody stopping by. Let's get these shares up to 10 and these likes up to 7K on the TikTok. Make sure that you follow this page on TikTok if you haven't. And go to the YouTube, man. All my lives and the questions and stuff from now on are going to be on YouTube as well when I go YouTube live because YouTube saves your lives. And I got in-depth videos there too. We almost monetized. We just need watch hours, man. I just need y'all to go to the YouTube and watch these videos. They're very informative, very funny. Got my wife in at least half of my videos. And we just need the watch time, man. It's really good. I appreciate it. What's good, Alan? It's Ronnie JTV. It's in the bio here on TikTok. Easy to click to. Let's get these shares up to 10. It's the lunch hour with Ronnie JTV / Ronnie Fragrances / the KD of Fragrances / 50 cents. Whatever you call me, just don't call me bro. Like Drake. Is that what Drake said? Oh, just don't call me bro. Money. I think that's what he said. Anyway. Ooh for Greatness or How Tame? Oud for Greatness by this much because I like a darker oud. Best last long fragrance to ask for your birthday, man. Happy birthday coming up, man. Depending on how old you are, if you want a nice last longing fragrance and you're over 25, go with Black Iris by M. Wash. You're under 25, Spice Bomb, definitely. Spice Bomb, I wore it to bed because I do test my fragrances in beds, in my bed, of course. And it does last. You'll wake up, you're smelling your sheets for 2 days. All right. Irrepura. Get Irrepura. Grand Soir is great, man. Should I get late in Naxos or Altair? Naxos. Oh, I already said the best on the 30. Would be Dossier. Woody Sage. Ani or Angel Share? Ani. Best daily 360. For you talking about 360 like is that your budget? Mont Blanc Sport good for the gym? Yeah. Can I please a Parfums de Marly? My favorite one's gotta be Leighton Exclusive, but I understand why people like Leighton. Best Spice Bomb, Extreme, 1000%. You can do Night Vision though, but Extreme. EDP or Dior Homme Intense? Dior Homme Intense by a freaking mile. This is him. Zara and Zoltaire. I don't know those two. I'm sorry. Should I go Grand Soir or Oud Satin Mood? Oud Satin Mood. Dior Homme Parfum. It's a really great fragrance. I like Intense better. I know people who like Parfum better. You would not go wrong with either one. You would love them almost equally. Best PDM, late and exclusive in my opinion. Thoughts on Baccarat Rouge? The Rouge. So, Baccarat Rouge, I'm going to show you two first like I always do. Baccarat Rouge is a really great fragrance. This Excrete leans a little bit more unisex than the original. And it's absolutely amazing. I definitely say for anybody to get it. EDT versus EDPs versus parfums. That's a great question. I got that from YouTube, from Roy. Now, this would be a good learning question. The difference between the EDT and EDP in parfums is concentration. Now, understand, the most projecting fragrance you will usually have, not all the time, but usually, will be an EDP because of the concentration of alcohol to oil, fragrance alcohol that is, to oil. EDT is going to be the weakest, of course. Parfum is going to be a little bit stronger on oils, but it's not going to be projecting as well. What a lot of houses do when they do EDT, EDP, and parfums, that they change up some of the chemical makeup so it smells different. Do I get Harrod, Greenlee, or Naxos? Naxos, Greenlee, and then Harrod. So when you see the difference, like, I don't really have any of like 3 concentrations. I usually just narrow one down. But the regular Baccarat Rouge in the 540 is a little bit different. This one right here is stronger, even though it is an Extrait de Parfum, which is stronger than Parfum. It also changed up the DNA of it. The DNA of it changed because they added some spices, and the saffron is a little bit more masculine. So I hope that answers your question, Roy, and I hope I gave y'all some good information. Because like I said, y'all are not my fans. Y'all are my students, because I'm here to teach y'all about these fragrances. What's the best everyday fragrance? The best everyday fragrance, if you don't know what to get and you don't know what to put on, this is my utility. This is my utility fragrance right here, man. Oh, man, appreciate the Fancy Rose. Ooh, Fancy Rose by, what's that, IBJ. Appreciate that. This right here is what you get if you do not know what you want to wear. Put this on every day, every time of the year. You will love it. What's the one to the right of ombre leather? The one to the, let's see, if you're looking at it from your right. Oh, man, thanks for the heart. This is Jane Lowe's Immortal. This is a 1-to-1 of Louis Vuitton. And what I mean by 1-to-1 is I've tricked people in the Louis Vuitton store thinking I was wearing L'Immensité. Let you know. What you think of Jean Paul Gaultier, the black one? That's the best Jean Paul Gaultier. The best PDM for a more fresh scent. Depends on where fresh you're going. If you're going for shower gel, sadly, if you're going for overall freshness, go Greenlee. I love this. Is my fave fragrance. Oh, most definitely. What's up? Good job, man. What's up? Let's see. What's the best daily all year for a teen? You can do all year. You can do Mont Blanc Explorer all year, except in the Extreme Colds. I would say YSL EDP all year for teens. Thoughts on Satin Royal by Garyon? I think that's how you say it. I have not gotten to that house yet. I'm sorry. I love your content. Keep it up, bro. Man, like I say, man, I'm trying my best here, man, to be honest with y'all. I'm trying to be monetized the right way. I'm not going to sell y'all no BS. I'm not going to sell y'all no dream. Everything that I recommend, I've worn myself at least 5 times. But if you like this live, you can always rewatch the live to certain points. I will answer a lot of your questions because it's going to be on YouTube. YouTube saves the lives. So I think it takes about 10 minutes, and then the video is available, if I'm not mistaken. Are you going to buy the Paradise Garden? I've heard of Paradise Garden. I was thinking about it, man. I was honestly thinking about it. It probably won't be when it first comes out because I have my money tied up in other places, taxes and whatnot, and other houses I want to dig into. Tuxedo or Baby Cat? Lion King. You definitely going to do Tuxedo. I love Tuxedo. Tuxedo over Baby Cat. The reason why, because people have been asking me this question on TikTok too. To me, Baby Cat smells like Prada Black, but you took out the spice, about half the spices out of Prada Black, and added vanilla. That right there is Baby Cat. Oh, man, thank you for the Western hat, man. Appreciate that. The hat with the mustache. Strong with you, Amber. Strong with you, Amber is good. I would prefer you save the money and get Grand Soir, but that is going to be like an extra $100-something bucks. But it's worth it, though. It's worth it. If Grand Soir's price was like $180 on discounters, I would say Grand Soir. What you think about Renaissance? Got it yesterday. Renaissance is great. That's actually a Giorgio if I do want to get back in my collection. Y'all know I don't hoard fragrances because I use them for trades and stuff like that. But yeah, I would definitely go with that one. Laurent Sport is good. Is late exclusive good for spring? Or should I change to Sedley? Ooh. It's good for spring. I like the peppers in it versus the original Layton that is just like the freshness. You can do either or really. If I had to pick one out of the other, I would do Greenlee just for the spring and summer aspect of it, but you can wear Layton exclusive throughout the year except high heat. Strong with You coming out called Tobacco. Oh, so Strong with You coming out with called Tobacco. Is that Musk Rabanne you see? Good eye, man. Yes, it is the Russ Rabanne. My wife do not let me wear this without her around. I had to step out and drop off a package because I did a trade. I traded the, the Lafayette Street by 9, why am I saying 9 p.m.? By bond number 9. But yes, this right here, F-boy fragrance. What cologne smell like Spice Bomb Extreme? This, oh man, there's really no comparison. I'm so sorry. But it's a safe blind buy. It's a safe blind buy, Nick. What's the best man serve fragrance for summer? I would say Citric Blase Intense, or you can do French Riviera. So Greenlee for spring and Sedley for Greenlee for spring and Sedley for summer. Swap those out. But you can do either or, swap them out. Best vanilla around $100. Oh, best vanilla around $100 gotta be, in my opinion, has to be Gentleman's Privé. If you go up about 20 more bucks, then it'd be Nishani Zani. La Parfum is the best one. Thoughts on Dior Sauvage Elixir? Dior Sauvage Elixir is a great fragrance, spicy. It's going to last you a while. Where's Era Pure? Era Pure is too sweet, man. I got a sample vial, like a sample vial of it. It's a little bit too sweet for my taste. I'd rather go out fire. What's your thoughts on Instant Crush? Bootleg Baccarat. Not in a bad way though. It just has that Baccarat DNA. Can you wear John Paul on the Parfum in summer? I would not. Maybe a cool summer night. Harrod is a little bit of synthetic mess. They could have really done the tobacco better. I understand what they was going for, but they could have done the tobacco a lot better. Let's see here. I didn't hear what you said the best summer fragrance. The best summer fragrance would be Dolce's Woody Sage. Or you can even do Light Blue Forever, smell like a grapefruit. Parfums de Mali, if that's what you was alluding to, I would do Greenlee over Sedley. We got a, let's see, what was that? We got a collab soon, my guy. For real, Truist, man, like, I want to do more collabs with more creators, man. Never like Harrod. Smell like sour tobacco. See? Even on YouTube, getting pretty much the same thing I'm saying, man. When it comes to Harrod, it's just a little bit of a synthetic mess. I've even talked trash about Harrod to people who were like stands. Absolute aphrodisiac and side effect. Absolute aphrodisiac. Oud Wood. There's other Oud Woody fragrances out there that I prefer. Oud Wood is not bad, but I just prefer others. What's the best Valentino in the line? Oh, definitely got to be, what's that thing called? Core Fantasy. I don't know why I was forgetting, man. Thoughts on Tobacco Cooler. I want to get to my nose on that, man. Nobody want to come off the price, man. I'm paying over $200 for a fragrance always make my stomach hurt. So I got to find somebody who want to come off of that. Low budget fruity summer. Honestly, man, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Not anything that is like good. Jazz Club smells like burnt wood, ashes, and baby diapers. Skip the baby diaper part, but yeah, it is. Do you have Valentino Born Aroma by any chance? I've had a lot of Valentinos. John Paul Elixir or Core Fantasy? Elixir. I've had Umo, Intense, Core Fantasy, Yellow Dream. I don't have any of them because I've used them for Trade Father, just so I can like sell and get other niche houses. Thoughts on Dior Intense? It's amazing. Let's see, New York Scream or New York Scream Parfum. On the Parfum, it smells like cigarettes and horse manure. Have you tried both? I have tried both, and I kept this one. The reason that I kept this one because it smells more refined. The spices are in there properly. It smells like a little cinnamon. It's masculine, woody, vanilla-y. It's a crowd pleaser, man. Which one's better, EDP or Intense? Get the EDP. Most Wanted, the best Most Wanted definitely has to be the EDP. It's not a Parfum in the all black bottle. Ralph's Club. Ralph's Club is good, especially the new one that came out. Opinions are strong with you. Intensity is the best stronger with you. Best winter initio. That's difficult, my man. You can do Ooh for Greatness or Absolute Aphrodisiac. You can even wear Paragon. I've worn Paragon this winter too. So, but yeah, 9 p.m. No, I don't have it. It's trash. The best city rhythm. That's a great question. The best city rhythm definitely has to be Austin, man. That booziness. That's what Angel Share should have smelled like. Should have smelled like that, man. Torino 21 or 22. This ain't 21. There's 22. Y'all remember 22 Savage? Cool guy, comedian. He was really about that too. But no, 21. Thoughts on Invictus? Invictus Victory is the best one. I love the black gold column that is on the top. Oh, yeah, Ooh for Greatness. Absolutely amazing. Best 1 million of the line is Royal. Best fragrance around $60. You can find Spice Bomb, I think, at about 55. You can find a 1 ounce on Amazon. What you think of Profumo? Profumo is good. The marine note is a little bit heavier than I would like, but it is good. When you first put it on, it can be a little salty, and then it goes away very fast. But Profumo is my favorite. What you think about 2654? 2654 is a good fragrance. I want to get, because I smelled New Orleans. New Orleans smelled good, and Pacific Coast smelled great. But right now, I don't know if I want to get another one yet until I explore other houses. Follow the live creator, man. Appreciate y'all following, man. Thoughts on Grand Soir? Grand Soir is great. It's ambery. Oh, man, thanks for the heart. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Thoughts on Naxos? It's great. Thanks for another heart. Naxos is great. It's a love and hate relationship for me because one day the lavender is too strong. One day the lavender is perfect. Next day the lavender is too strong. So it's a love and hate relationship. That's why I didn't get a full bottle of it. Well, I sold my full bottle and just got a sample. Is Greenlee or Altair worth it? Greenlee is worth it. They are not similar. But Greenlee is worth it. Altair, and I'm going to bring out my handy dandy paper because I was a part of the private Parfums de Mali event in Charlotte. It smells like Oriana. That's how you spell it right there. See, I got it. Smells like Altair. Show it on YouTube too. On Oriana, smells like Altair. If you get that, you'll save money, and it's just this much sweeter than Altair. This much, and it lasts longer than Altair. What is your most recommended mid-price? What you mean by mid-price? You got to give me a number. Because mid-price can mean a lot of different things for a lot of different people. Thoughts on French Riviera is a good citrusy fragrance. I've smelled both of them. I don't know how they project or anything. Greenlee is going to project a little bit better than Altair, especially in the summer once the skin touches heat. Absolute Aphrodisiac or Grand Soir? Absolute Aphrodisiac. Altair smells a bit feminine for me. Remember what I said it smelled like Oriana? It smells like Oriana. Ooh, I had some gas. Sorry, y'all. Apologize for that. Lower than 100. A great lower than 100 fragrance is actually by an American niche house called Essential Parfums. I'm gonna show TikTok first. Essential Parfums Boys Imperial. It lasts long and as strong as can be. This thing yells, it screams at you. Really, really good stuff, man. Really, really good stuff. Let me do a last reset of the room. I was supposed to get off, but I'm gonna give y'all 5 more minutes. Let me do a last reset of the room. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for coming to the lunch hour. Answering all your fragrance questions. Make sure that you follow this page. And go follow the YouTube, too. The YouTube is in the bio. The YouTube name is ronniejtv. The cool thing is that all my lives here and all the questions and stuff, at least for the last 2 lives and from there on, will be on YouTube. So you'll be able to see and replay back all those lives from now on. And I have full depth videos. But yeah, make sure y'all follow this page, follow the YouTube. We almost monetized. Just go and watch the videos. Yeah, appreciate y'all. Mont Blanc Explorer Legend. The Legend is good, but I like Explorer better. Mercedes-Benz Club Black is better. Side Effect is worth it. Give the code promo some love. Man, I'm glad you got a good eye, man. I'm gonna give it some love, man. I'm gonna give it some love. Ooh, Lord, that wasn't gonna be good if that failed. Yeah, give it some love. Favorite house, niche, and designer. My favorite house designer-wise right now has to be Victor and Rolf. So that's Spice Bombs' house. No. I like Gentleman's house. Gentleman's, you know, the Javinsky's lines and stuff like that. Javinsky's line. And right now, it's a tie between Am Nuage and Initio. Thoughts on the Homme Oud Gold or the Ruby Edition? Get Oud Gold. What's the most underrated vanilla fragrance? Oh, underrated would definitely have to be Gentleman's Parade. Now I know people talk about it. I think all because it's designer. But what else do no, Da Vinci sells clothes. But yeah, 1000%. Most complimented, Black Iris. My Black Iris by Initio is. Oh yeah, Gentleman's Parade is incredible. Yeah, see, people on YouTube are talking about how incredible it is. Most complimented is Black Iris. I am up to 27 compliments. And I only had it coming up on about a month and a half. What's the difference between Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue and the Light Blue Summertime? Light Blue has a heavy marine note that comes off salty on a lot of people's skin. It comes off very salty. Besides Mont Blanc, what's be a good all year round? A good all year round besides Mont Blanc would definitely have to be on YSL EDP. Eros Fresh, how is it? Man, it's delicious. It's a really great, fresh fragrance. Every time I talk about that, it makes me smile because that was the first Versace I ever bought. I think somebody stole it back in college. Who knows? But can't cry over spilled milk. That was like, what, 12 years ago? Can't cry over spilled milk. Let's see. What's the white one on the top shelf? That's Paragon. Paragon by Initio. YSL Le Parfum, the best, why Le Parfum, the best freshie all year round? The Parfum? You talking about the Le Parfum? That thing is sticky. But to each his own. You think as a 16-year-old I can wear Side Effect? I would get a sample of it. That one I would not blind buy. Sample it, put it on, and see what reactions you get. Because it's kind of, Royce, I'm out. Oh, yeah. Let's see. How is Side Effect? It's different on everybody's skin, man. Have you ever, it's good, but to some people it's not. It's very pH reliant. Have you smelled Alexandria 2? I have, man. Alexandria 2, believe it or not, was my first introduction into oud fragrances. Once I got my nose on Alexandria 2, it wasn't my first introduction, let's put it that way. It was the first one I liked. And then I got into Oud for Greatness and then Hautane. Because, excuse me, I didn't sleep well. Because this oud is light and it's kind of got like a sweet undertone to it, it's a really, really, really good fragrance. It's a really, really good fragrance. Let's see. Let's see, what did the question on YouTube was? 16-year-old start with Lamel like us grown-ups did. Hey, honestly, I remember my first fragrance, man. My first fragrance was Curve when I was 14. So I started off there, and then like Sean, what's that? Then I had some Usher, and then I had some Sean John's Unforgivable. So yeah, man. What phone you got, brother? I got an iPhone, the new one. I forgot the name of it, 13 or something like that. You know, it was just time to upgrade, so I was like, okay, whatever. What do you think of Rehab? Rehab is worth it, but not worth it at the same time, because you can get almost the same smell with Spice Bomb. Rehab is just a little bit more refined, but refined does not always mean the best. Thoughts on the Armani Code? The new one's actually really good. I like that. Is it my wife's favorite? No, but I like it. What do you think? What do you think of Valentino Yellow Dream? Yellow Dream is amazing, man. Yellow Dream is absolutely amazing. Time for is Ombre Leather versus Ombre Leather Parfum, the regular one, the EDP. Do you have Dossier dupes? I have two. I have Joe Malone's and Sea Salt, which is Woody Sage. It smells amazing. 1-to-1, and it lasts longer. And projects better. And Aromatic Ginger, that's L'Immensité by Louis Vuitton. It's close, but it's not close enough that I would call that a clone. It really smells more like its own thing. John Lowe's Immortal is a 1-to-1. Answer me. What are you talking about, man? I'm gotta do all this juggling, man. Trying my best here. What's your favorite Initio? Oud for Greatness, I absolutely have to DJ. Please. I can't. I see please. What are you talking about, man? I'm trying to go up and see, man. You talking about answer me. I don't even see your message. All right. Yo, safety tip. What is it? Because I'm just seeing you say please, man. Yo, what's up, Dutch, man? How are you, man? Dutch, you coming right at the end of the live, too, man. Because it's the lunch hour. So I was really about to get off. I'm trying to find this, man. Was it Black Iris from Watch? Yes, it is. You keep saying please, safety tip, but I don't know what you haven't told me what you were trying to say. But you keep saying please. I don't know what you're talking about. The One Mysterious Night. I think I got that back there. It's the One Mysterious Night, the blue one, if I'm not mistaken. Assault by Latafa, just get Elixir. It's a little bit too rough. Initial side effect. Side effect is a great fragrance. It's a great fragrance. The red one. Yeah, I got it. It's really good. It's got a really nice saffron smelling note. All right, y'all. I gotta go. He's safety tip. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, my bad. I haven't been on lately. It's been building my room. I'm almost done. Man, I'm glad you're getting your room situated, my man. But hey, y'all, I gotta run. Time for me to get back to work. I'm actually a little bit late on my break. But I appreciate everybody stopping by. I appreciate everybody coming. Make sure you go to the YouTube. The live here answering all y'all questions are on the YouTube as well. So go to the YouTube, ronniejtv, subscribe to it, watch videos. We're almost monetized. We're almost there. Just need to watch time. I appreciate everybody for stopping by at the lunch hour. I will talk to y'all later. Oh, and follow this page too. Bye.